Boop.
Yes, sir. Okay. What is this?
29.
29?
Yep.
Yeah. This is going to be a short episode, guys. We just want to do a quick little recap of episodes 3 and 4 of Ochimono RPG, Sekishi Luvilius, episodes 3 and 4. Did I say that already?
Okay. No, you didn't. You spiced the hell out of that. Nice. I like that pronunciation.
Yeah. It's the Ambrose podcast.
Always and forever. I'm Martyr.
I'm Radar. And yeah. When we did the first episode of Ochimono, only the first 2 episodes that came out, and since that time's passed, episodes 3 and 4, the last 2 episodes that came out. So we're gonna talk about it. Some of the tags include everything.
Yeah, I'm
literally anything that you could think of is in this hentai.
Egg-laying,
orgy, tentacle, dark skin,
gang rape,
big boobs, gang rape. Yeah, anything is in this bitch. So episode 3 starts out with, once again, our main character Livilius, who is a holy knight, saying like a Valkyr or whatever the fuck you want to call her, like one of those type of people, again, trying to pull up on the Demon King. As if the first 2 episodes weren't telling enough, she don't got the strength. She doesn't have the facilities for that.
Let me ask our audience, does she win?
No. Fuck no.
She gets her cheeks tooted up first by the Dark Elf.
Yeah, Dark Elf Tia.
Tia was not playing games.
The Demon King said, I'm not even going to do you. I'm going to let my mans do you. And Tia said, tag me in, champ.
Mans? Say less. So they do the tag in. This bitch grows a full-on dick. And
I'm into it.
Does she stand a chance? I'm going to let my audience answer that again.
Hell no.
She gets her shit tooted the fuck up. Mm-hmm. So Tia is wrecking her shit to the point.
Beast mode.
Bro, to the point where she's
worse than the Demon King did it low key.
Right. The Demon King was being respectful. Tia's like wrecking this girl's womb and shit. Like,
she biting titties. She being real rough.
You're gonna take it. So she then puts this girl like all up on her back and just starts beating it up. And the Demon King is like, well, no sense letting pussy go to waste. And just like sticks his dick in her mouth. And now they just fucking. Mm-hmm. So then she gets a vision of her people getting like fucked up by like demons and shit like that. So she's like, I'm gonna regain the strength to fight. And I'm going to ask my audience one more time.
Nigga, you already know the answer. Fuck no.
Yo, the Demon King, she slices at the Demon King twice. This nigga says, lean with it. Rock back.
My man spot dodged her shit like Smash Bros. Missed, whiff punished her ass, put the dick right back in her. I'm talking, bro, he moved it. She fell on her stomach. He was right there with her in doggy style immediately. Clapping.
Bitch, I'm busting at her.
on his Waka Flocka. Tooting the shit.
So he fucks her and then she just gets to the point where it's like, you know what?
At this point,
I give up.
Yeah, I give up. I'm the Demon King's cock food at this point.
So she willingly sucks the dick, the skeet covered penis, and she kisses it and actually like enjoys the taste of that nigga's nut. And it's just like, well,
I'm his now.
Yeah, bitch, it's been 2 episodes.
And if you weren't going to do it in the first 2, you weren't going to do it in the last 2.
And give up. This bitch didn't have no damn Rocky boxing montage of her training or some shit.
I'm saying.
She wasn't out here flexing. She wasn't with him when he was in the gym.
She wasn't in the freezer section when he was beating the pieces of steak. Just bah, bah, bah. He wasn't on the steps with him when he was running up them shits.
She was
on the pier doing his full sprint.
She was beating meat, but it wasn't frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you.
I'll tell you that much. Next scene. What are those bitches' names?
I don't care.
I don't care either. But for the sake of knowing, Iris and Lufilia. Yep. Iris is the sister of the Demon King, and Lufilia is the witch, I guess you could say. But she doesn't really have any power, so why is she really a witch?
She's a failure.
That part. They're taking a bath
hot
together.
Springs bath,
a hot springs bath. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. A little R&R. You know what I'm saying, from the ravenous cheek beating that they've had from the Demon King.
Yo, no, you need a bath after that. I mean, they left you in a pool of ski. They fucked you into a crater.
A crater of orc nut.
I could have stayed. They were like, we're gonna go the skeet pond, Lake Skeet. You know,
a man-made pond of nut.
You know what I mean? Jizz Mountain, right next to Skeet Pond.
Mm-hmm.
And so You know, she got a nice booty. They got nice booties.
Bro,
Most hentai.
all the girls look great.
Yeah,
it's just the story is so lackluster and basically feels like filler. That if you're looking for something great, it's not here. I'd be lying if I said I didn't watch these episodes again just for the sex scenes.
Yeah,
because I mean, sure they may be some short, but some of them are pretty long and they get the job done. To be honest with you, if I keep it a stack. Like I said, Iris and Ophelia are bathing, and then they're kind of just talking. And I think Iris is like, I've never had sex with a tentacle monster or nothing like that, or something like that. Because they're both thoughts, so they have a lot of bodies, and they have sex with people from other species. And they were like, you know what, I'd like to try out a little tentacle monster. Careful what you wish for, bitch. My nigga was lurking in the water. He was like, oh, it's my time to shine. Put me in the game.
I'm made out of invincible. But before that happens, so they separate. She's like, I'm gonna stay in this water because obviously hot springs.
Right.
Duh. This bitch is like, I'm gonna. You know what? Be careful. Somebody might fuck you in that water. That's all right. I'm gonna go off on my own in this area where no one can help me or hear me scream. All right, cool. Dap each other up. Peace out. I'll see you later, homie. This bitch gonna walk into the forest. And she sees this ogre that she knew from the past that she like threw hands with the Demon King. Bitch, the Demon King ain't here no more. So she's like, don't worry. I'm about to get into that ass. I'm about to turn you into char. Tries to activate her magic powers. This nigga said, shut up, bitch. Zzz, electrocuted the
Smacked her shit. Smacked her shit. She said, shut up, bitch.
Bam.
Tooted her ass up and just...
It's my turn now.
Beating.
So you want a beating, huh? Got
She's
you.
beating.
Say less. So
I realized within like the last couple, I don't know, months or weeks that like monster rape is something that is done pretty well.
Yeah, I agree.
I enjoy it.
I agree.
And in some cases, so cases like Kuroinu, or maybe if it's not that, or like even though it's a terrible hentai, Rune's Pharmacy in the first episode done pretty well. Buddha Hima san is it's cool. So monster rape is kind of tough.
He was beating her cheek, Buddha heming her cheek,
clapping. And since he still had electricity powers, he was zapping her shit. So she's catching the electroshock penis, the double stroke.
Well, I mean, it's a vibrator essentially, right?
Yeah. Well, just a zestier one.
A zestier vibrator.
Just a stronger one.
I'm just saying.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And then he I don't know if I'm tweaking or not,
a dick.
but I'm pretty sure he grows like an extra penis and is like hitting her in both her walls.
He nuts in her, immediately shoves in her mouth, and then grows an extra dick. This brother's not playing fair.
Yeah.
Imagine you walking around, this nigga over here at the bar looking at your girl and shit like that. And I'm like, oh, I know my dick bigger than his. Then this nigga pulls out a second dick, and your girl is like,
up. Literally
spreads his legs, shows his other dick. Your girl's like, oh my God, I'll see you later. Like, no, this nigga gotta die. Wild. So yeah, she submits to this nigga's powers because she's like, yeah.
What can she? She's literally nothing she could have done about that.
Then the scene switch backs, and well, here's the irony. Tentacle rape happens, and she's enjoying it. I don't. Is it really rape?
No,
she's enjoying.
At first, it becomes rapey, but like after a while, she's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. These tentacles are doing exactly what I thought they would do, and I enjoy this.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and that's episode 3. You know what I'm saying? Not a whole lot in terms of story. Like I don't remember if they mentioned the Demon King at all, but it doesn't really matter because in the beginning, literally the beginning of episode 4, they're like, oh yeah, the Demon King died. We killed him.
Victory. The
big bad of the entire series, and you watch him in less than a minute, or the recap was so underwhelming that you didn't feel the need to even show it. Well, I mean, they showed the person, like the holy mage that destroys him, but it's so underwhelming that I'm like, we spent all that time worried about that.
Right. I was really like, oh my God. What pissed me off, it's like, imagine if Jim Pachi was like that from fucking Tekken, and you hadn't worked your way all the way up to this arcade just to fucking see Jim Pachi's ass. You jabbed on him. Okay, now I'm in Tekken tournament now. Like, what the how the hell did we get here?
My bad. Hold on. We didn't even talk about the
fact
crazy
this bitch lays eggs.
Yeah, I was about to say we didn't even talk about episode 3, the end where Oh my god. She starts laying eggs after the tentacle monster puts eggs in her. Like the eggs come shooting out. Oh,
this shit looks like a fucking Gatling gun. This bitch is,
bro. They're just like,
she's like, oh, I'm giving birth,
and she's enjoying it. That shit was crazy. But yeah, my bad. Yeah, I just thought that shit was worth mentioning. One of the most crazy scenes in episode 3 by far. Yeah, they watched the Demon King, and it's like, okay, time to celebrate now.
Well, I guess everybody can fuck.
Now the actual Demon King that we've been with the entire series is the Demon King, and they take over. He does exactly what the fuck he was gonna do. They said he was gonna do. He takes over, and it's just orgies and brothels and orgies. The one thing I will say about episode 4 that struck me as weird is Tia,
the BDSM,
the only dark skinned character, and they got her tied up and whipping her. I'm like, yo, hey, yo. Oh, shit's a little weird, but she's enjoying it, which I don't know if that's even worse. But then again, she's not human. She's a dark elf. But the implications are still there. They're not slick.
She's a dark elf.
They're not slick. I peeped.
Yikes! I didn't even put.
They whipping her. They got her clamped up, like the nipple clamp, the clit clamp, and they're like ripping them shits apart.
The blood is coming off her and shit. Like this bitch is bleeding,
and she's in ecstasy. It's ecstasy. She loves the shit. Next thing we know,
not for me, because next thing you know, the Demon Kings abolished the 13th Amendment, and now you know what I'm saying. I thought you dark people like this type of whipping. Like, oh no, Demon King, that's not how this shit works. I'll start believing in Jesus at that moment too. Fuck all of that bullshit. So then they got all these bitches in stocks and shit like that, and they're like, well, you know, you humans, we've kind of fucked you guys over, but I got 2 bad big booty wet bitches and. Go ham.
Yeah. After that scene where Tia is getting clamped up and whipped and shit, her and Luvilius are strapped in the middle of the public square, and they're given to the humans as collateral or a consolation for taking over or rewarding them. So yeah, they're public toilets, I guess you could say. That's a good scene. It's a great scene though. Like, I'll say this: if you like decent sex scenes, then this hentai out of context would be great. But the story outside of that, completely irrelevant. That's why I watch these from time to time, just because it's like that good. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember what the fuck we gave the Me Beat meter on this the first time, but I'm willing to bet that it was like maybe a 7.
I bet you. That's freaking hilarious to even think about the fact that though, like this man really made Fantasyland great again.
Yeah,
this man was like, well, you know what unites demons and humans? Bitches. So yeah, we're just gonna let y'all fuck and do y'all thing because make Fantasyland great again.
Basically,
Faga. Wait, no, that would be false. Make fantasy. Oh, that'd be Mufga. Whatever. I'm mad I even tried to say that. It should be Fantasy America great again. So yeah. Faga.
There's one scene where it's Tia and Luvilius, and there's another scene where it's Iris and Ilderis. Is that her name?
It's not Idris. I don't care. I like the titties. I enjoyed it. I can come back to this hentai maybe once or twice. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be the top of my list. I'd probably give it a 7, like a number 7.
Like it's decent.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
bad.
Good enough.
Yeah, it's a 7, maybe 7.5. Because I do like group sex scenes. So maybe a 7.5.
If you like group sex and you like orgies, then this is definitely for you.
But I just can't. I had to take a point away because this girl really got whipped like that. Like I didn't even think about it like that.
There is a scene in episode 4 where Iris, the sister, is like getting fucked by some sort of like spirit. Mm-hmm. But it looks like jelly. It's like another tentacle monster that, if you like inflation, there's also in that in this. So I mean, yeah, like I said, literally something for everyone. BDSM,
whatever you like.
But basically. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Episode 29. I know we said it was gonna be quick.
It was going to be quick, yeah. I mean, it wasn't really
Quick
too much
recap.
to talk about, but you know,
Honestly,
we did want to
this-
complete
this-
the series.
This could have been like 28.5 to be honest with you, but it's whatever.
I mean, does anybody like the number 29? I don't know. My
It's
favorite
whatever.
number is 4.
It's whatever, really. Yeah, hit us up on the
Bitches.
socials, Instagram, Twitter, at Harem Bros. Email harembrospodcast@gmail.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're unaware, we're also on YouTube.
Primarily place you should probably subscribe if you want the best experience of your Harem Bros podcast.
Yeah, pretty much. New videos coming soon.
New merch coming soon.
New content coming soon. Just a whole lot coming soon. Thanks for listening. We're out.